Okay, so welcome to a new edition of The Complete Angler. Yes, we're doing things different again. Usually he starts it out. He's generously let me start this out. So, uh, my name is JC Brooks. I'm along with,
Joe Long,
uh,
aka
aka the Bass Assassin.
So our story today is about the day I got that name.
This is about the day that he caught.
A Mondo.
I was going to say something different, but now I better not because then we might get in trouble by YouTube. So,
Surely not.
I don't know if you can see. Yeah, you can see that pretty darn well,
Perfect.
actually. This is the day that he caught that big small gun. So,
I think there's another one.
there's another one I know. There's like 30 of them. I took like 100 of them that day. You just told me to keep clicking, so I did.
Here. There you go.
I have to get out of my seat again. Let's see if it'll zoom in. Come on.
Yep.
Good enough.
Back
right?
it out just a little. That's good. Okay, they get the idea. Mondo City. Oh, by the way, guys, I'm getting it mounted, so I need you to leave a comment on what we should name it.
Oh no, I didn't think you were gonna carry this part out.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah. Yep.
Okay.
We need to name it. It can't just be Mondo, or I've called it Big Bertha. You gotta name it.
Beluga whale. Beluga whale.
Alright, so I want you to start telling the story about that morning. It was also the morning he caught tonnage of bluegill.
I'll just start from the beginning. We text a little bit that previous night and says that we start talking and he says, we're going fishing tomorrow. I ask what time thinking, 12, 1 o'clock, maybe later. No.
6, 7, something.
He said be out there 6:30. So, knowing me, I have to be up at 6 to wake up, put some fishing gear on, and just slowly drive out there, regretting the decision that I decided to answer his text. So, I walk in there, he's drinking a Mountain Dew. He does not like Mountain Dew, so that's another shocker. 2 shockers within 12 hours.
Had to get juiced up.
See? So, we finally get out there. I've caught my three big
Mondos.
fish. My 3 big fish. Days getting the day's getting hot and humid.
You were about done.
I was dead. After I caught my 3 fish, I was like, okay.
And I
we're
had
done.
caught a few little bass, and I could tell he was ready to go. He's basically got all his stuff packed. And I went over and I said,
Just give me 15 more minutes. I was thinking, fine, whatever.
Just
I
give
don't
me
I don't
15
I don't
minutes.
care. I'm texting my girlfriend.
I'm
at
glad
this
I
point.
asked for 15 minutes.
Uh
So then what do you hear next?
before I say that part, 5-10 minutes at the most later, he's gone into. This is on a hill, so all I can see is the top of his head at this point. I'm sitting in a little dip. He's, this is what I hear in the background. I'm listening to music, Jason Aldean, hunting, fishing, loving every day. So it's a good song, appropriate at that point. Texting my girlfriend, good day, cause good fish. Oh my God, JC, get over here. So me looking over, I see the head. I just see the top of his head. I'm thinking, oh Christ! Now I have to pull a 300-pound giant out of the frickin' water, and he's double my weight and double my height. So looks like I'm going swimming. So I get over there. His jaw is dropped at this point.
I'm in shock.
I just caught the biggest fish of my life.
It was still coming. It was still in the water.
He was.
Because
Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh Jesus! I can still remember it.
It was so huge. It looked like a freaking whale. And I was on a hillside. I had waterproof boots. I put a boot literally right down at the edge of the water. He's holding on to one hand. I've got the rod.
Now holding on for dear life because I do not feel like going swimming at that point.
And why I use 20-pound test line. Why I use a steel leader? No one uses steel leader bass fishing. I do, and some people be like, I don't know why you do that. Well, if you can't get to the fish because there's slop and weeds and mud and muck, I grabbed the steel leader and I went like this, and I picked a 7.56 pound bass out of the water. So he's holding me, I'm holding the fish, I put the fish out, and I'm just in shock. I fished for 34 years at that point in time. 34 years.
And at this point, he's wearing, I believe, these exact sunglasses.
Yep.
Mouth just, or his jaws drop, like I said. Putting them back without breaking everything. Let's just say, at that point, he's just like, no, he calls his dad first. That's right.
Yeah.
Calls his dad first. Dad?
Not quite that bad.
No, it was bad. It was bad. Dad? I just caught the. I forget exactly.
I got the biggest fish I've ever seen, or something like that.
His dad's response: "You're not safe to drive." It's not. Oh my God! Congratulations! It's you're not safe to drive.
Yeah, he thought I was like gonna have a heart attack.
Don't worry, JC's driving.
Yeah, so don't worry about it. JC's driving. By the way, call my brother-in-law and see if he'll mount my bass, because if he's not gonna mount it, I'm gonna throw her back in. But I really wanted to mount. I've never had a fish mounted. In 35 years fishing, 34 at that time, I had never had a fish mounted. So I really wanted one. It'll be the only one. If I get another one, I'll do one of them replica deals or something like that. Or
I just literally thought of something. What would have happened? This never happened. But what would have happened if it would have started wiggling and all that other stuff, and it would have gotten loose, and it would have got back in the water?
I had the grip
of
steel.
What happens if it? What would your reaction be if that would have happened?
It wouldn't. If it would have chewed my hand off, I'd have saved it with a bloody stump. But we took it to the taxidermist, and then I had to go right away, get home, and get a shower. And
that's not all you did. First, he got a couple towels, covered it up, everything like that, holding it like a little baby. Meanwhile, I'm carrying all the fishing rods.
Yeah, 4 rods, reels, and what, a tackle box?
2 tackle boxes.
No, a tackle box and a bait box.
So, give or take 20, 30 extra pounds.
I did get the gate, though.
Yeah, you did get the gate, so thanks for that.
It was an epic day. It's one that neither of us will forget because we both got personal best.
Then, driving out of there, we're just kind of parked where we have to back out. No, I'm still probably 5-10 feet away from the truck. No, stop. You're going to hit it. Joe, I'm fine. Just go for it.
My stress level was like so.
It was bad.
I mean, when you fish for 35 years and you never see a fish like that, I mean, even your buddies have not caught fish that big with you, and, you know, it's like, that could be a once-in-a-lifetime fish. I could fish another 35 years and never catch anything as big.
You'd be pretty old at that point. I don't see you fishing.
I'm going to fish until I keel over.
Oh, great. Okay, so it looks like I'll be fishing for a while still.
Oh, yeah. So it was one of those days I'll never forget. And JC, I'm like, take pictures. Just take pictures, a million pictures. Here's one of me in the water. Here's one of me in the hill. Here's me in, And he did a great job.
I was literally just tapping the button as fast as I could. If it didn't take
I think you sent me like 50 pictures.
Give or take.
I'm at the wedding, and my phone's go bzz, 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 and I'm like, what? Oh, fish picture. Oh, that's a good one. Fish picture. Hey, pause the wedding room and look at this thing! I just caught this morning!
Before you kiss her, guys, I have an announcement. Look at this thing. Oh, I could imagine what you would have done, but that was a totally awesome and epic day for both of us.
Oh, yeah.
And that kind of set the bar a little too high for the rest of the year.
It's gonna set the bar high forever. I mean, you're gonna catch your PB bass this year.
I hope.
You will. And when am I going to catch mine? If I fish every day for the rest of my life, I don't know that I catch a fish that big.
Just go back to that sweet spot. We only fished only half the pond. Hit the other side. You'll get your bass. Don't worry.
My next record is 8 pounds. I got to cross that bar. We got to get you up there. I think his is like a 3, probably.
Probably less than that. It was a tiny bass, but it was on a bluegill rig, so you can't complain.
We're gonna get him on some crankbaits, chatterbaits, and we're gonna get him hooked up. All right, you got anything to add?
Yeah. Next time when you catch a bass, a big one like that, I know you're going to be excited. I know your stress level will be through the roof. Please don't fall in the water. I don't feel like going swimming.
Hey, I'm a good swimmer. If I fall in, I'm good.
Thank God. Well, that's about all I got.
It was an epic day, guys. As you saw the picture, I mean, it was a very nice bass. Anywhere in the country you see a bass like that, you're going to say it's a pretty nice bass. So, I'm sure you guys probably got bigger ones. If you have,
send a pic.
Send that pic to our channel. We'd love to see it.
And if you do, that means more trouble for me because I'm going to have to try to hide it somehow because he'll literally be staring at it for about 12 hours straight, drooling over it and wishing that was his.
Yep.
So.
Fish eye candy. Alright, so remember to take a kid fishing. My grandpa did years ago, and now I'm a fishing fanatic. I took him, he's a fishing fanatic. That's the only way our sport continues. And remember to...
like and subscribe, leave a comment.
Can't say any better. Thanks, guys.